just the feeling of a distant melody.
I wake up from the sunshine on my face, so dehydrated, don't know what to say. Who's sleeping by my side? What did I do last night? Can someone make this headache go away? Yesterday was supposed to be quiet, being to myself and sit in silence, until I got a call. My friend showed up at my door. They wanted me to go out for a while. We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our eyes. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. We were oh 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 oh. What did I do last night? Can someone make this headache go away? Yesterday was supposed to be quiet, being to myself and sit in silence, until I got a call. My friend showed up at my door. They wanted me to go out for a while. We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our eyes. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. Wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, 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 wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, oh, wow, oh, 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 wow.
나우닷컴 수 앰퍼샌드 캐로츠 www 로츠 www.sohoandcar 머리카락 머리카락
Come closer, dance for me. Easy, tiger, easy, let your hair down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide.
I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back. While I'm on a one-way track. Now I know what it means to grow old. Yeah, now I know the time I've got, it is just enough to get by. Yeah, it is just enough to get by. Sometimes I understand I'm making all the wrong demands in life. It never pays in the end. But still I am here, moving on like before. I'm yearning to reach the shore. Now I know what it means to grow old. Yeah, now I know the time I've got, it is just enough to get by. Oh, now I know what it means to grow old. Yeah, now I know the time I've got, it is just enough to get by. Yeah, it is just enough to get by. I never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back. While I'm on a one-way track. Now I know what it means to grow old. Yeah, now I know the time I've got, it is just enough to get by. Yeah, it is just enough to get by. Sometimes I understand I'm making all the wrong demands in life. It never pays in the end. But still I am.
이 지갑은 가죽이에요. 통장. 은행에서 통장을 만들었어요. 우산. 우산을 가지고 가세요. 페달. 페달 뒤에요. 소포를 보냈어요. 편지를 썼어요. 발레, 주말에 발레를 해요. 청소, 매일 청소를 해요. 쓰레기는 쓰레기통에 버리세요. 저에게는 금이 있어요. 습관, 한국어 공부가 습관이 되었어요. 저에게는 금이 있어요. 한국어 공부가 습관이 되었어요. 어제 운동을 했어요. 일본에 살고 있어요. 살다. 일본에 살고 있어요. 보다. 이번 주말에는 영화를 봐요. 보이다. 잘 안 보여요. 듣다. 시간이 있으면 음악을 들어요. 버리다. 양말에 구멍이 나서 버렸어요. 앉다. 여기에 앉으세요.
Middle of the road. It's just a feeling of a distant melody unknown. I was doing fine. I minded my own business till the day you took me home. You came into my life like a sweet embrace, swept me off my feet and made me whole again. You came in my life, I wanna see your face. Never will I be the same again. Well, I thought I knew what life was all about. That song had already been sung. I was going on, still minding my own business. Never knew the life had just begun. You came into my life like a sweet embrace.